Hello, friends and family of YouTube. Well, I'm headed out to the scrapyard today. I'm going to trade in some junk for some cash. So I got to go get all the junk loaded up. You can probably tell by these windows frosted up that it's been raining outside. So, of course, that's the only place it can rain is outside, right? Anyway, I'm going to load up some junk, take it to scrapyard, get me a little bit of cash. I'm going to take y'all with me, and I got a few other things going today that I'll take you with me as well. So let's go. So here's my load of scrap metal I'm going to deliver today to trade in for some money. I got a old metal desk that's in real rough shape. Got a dishwasher in there, and also got a filing cabinet. And got me some batteries. I don't know if they take these kind of batteries or not. I just know they always have signs up saying batteries. So anyway, I'm going to check, see if they'll take those and give me a little money for it. So nothing to get rich on, but hey, if I can buy myself a meal or two out of it, that's all right. So let's take this down the road and see what we get. So what you do after you unload all your metal is you drive up here on this scale, and you wait on the green light over here. Right over there, it's telling me how much my truck weighs now that I've unloaded. So here in just a minute, I'll go in there and she'll give me a check. We'll see how much I made. Boy, this looks like a fun job to me. You just pick up stuff and tear it up, beat the crap out of it. Especially that car there, you can tell it wasn't in good shape when they brought it in. So anyway, that's where we take our junk to throw back there on that big pile. That's the fun part too, is throwing all that heavy stuff and making all that racket. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get to retire anytime soon, but it did make me 15 bucks today. The place is only a couple of miles from my house, so it wasn't a real inconvenience. I think the time that I loaded it up, took it over there, dumped it, and come back home already, I might have spent 30 minutes. So that ain't bad. $15.60. That ought to buy 2 or 3 days worth of groceries, right? Well, I took several items to the scrapyard, and one of them was a dishwasher. This is the carrier that goes inside the dishwasher that you can put your forks, knives, and spoons and all that good stuff. I pulled this out, and the reason I did that is these things come in so handy. I use them in my shop. I'll put screwdrivers in here, wrenches, and all kind of stuff, so it makes a nice little carrier just to be able to carry it into the house from the garage, whatever. But you can also use these in your RV. You can put your plastic silverware in here, or regular silverware, whatever you have in your RV. But to me, I like it because it keeps everything keeps it well organized, and you don't have to dig in the cabinets for your silverware, so you can keep it out on the countertop. So that little trick with the silverware carrier, that is one of my favorite hack tricks, whatever you want to call it. That's one of my favorites of all time. But I got another one today that I'm going to show you. I told you before that I go to the veterinarian's office, and they have a cardboard and dumpster area behind the place. And back there I get all the freezer packs you could ever need, because what happens is these vet's office, they will get medicine shipped to them, and a lot of times that medicine has to stay refrigerated in transit. So they will fill up a box full of those little freezer packs, so I get all of those things I could possibly ever need. And they work good sticking those in the RV. Like before I leave to go on a trip, I'll have them all frozen. I throw them in this RV in the refrigerator. That way I don't have to go down the road with the trying to keep the refrigerator going. My refrigerator is only propane or electricity, so it will not work off of the battery. So anyway, those freezer packs are free. I get them from there. I also get cardboard boxes. That's what I use to do my eBay with. But I got another box that I want to show y'all that's going to help me with my RV. So anyway, here we go. Let's check it out. Okay, I know we've spoke about this before of it's good to take your battery out of your RV over the winter time so that it's not sitting out in the cold. Well, I've got this box from the vet's office, and it says Blue Apron. I don't know what Blue Apron is, but it says fresh ingredients, great recipe. So I don't know, maybe somebody ordered some food out of there. Anyway, I got this box, and inside of it are these freezer packs I was talking about just a minute ago. So anyway, I'll take the freezer packs out of there, and you can see that this box has a bubble wrap with a aluminum foil type lining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this RV battery, I'm going to put it in that box and close it up, and that way it'll stay a little warmer in there, and I don't have to worry about it hurting my battery over the winter time. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure that battery is fully charged, because you definitely don't want to let your battery sit through the winter at a low charge. You want it to be fully charged as it's sitting over the winter. Well, so there it is. It fit down into the box good. I couldn't do it and hold the camera at the same time, but anyway, I'll close up this aluminum foil and then close up the box and store it in there for the winter. Should be ready to roll here once I'm ready to get out again. And I'm still growing my lettuce. I know I've talked about my lettuce on here a lot, but this is Butter Crunch, butter leaf lettuce, I think it's called. But anyway, real good stuff. So still growing it, and I take it in on cold nights and put it in one of the bedrooms that we don't keep heated, and that way it doesn't shock them. But yeah, I'm going to try to grow lettuce year round here soon. I'm hoping to build me an area where I can have a small greenhouse. So love me some fresh lettuce. Well, I picked up some items today through a local auction. I bought some stuff online, and this box here is full of kerosene heater wicks. I have no idea how good these things sell, but the guy that had them before me, he had them priced anywhere from $10 to $14, and I got that whole box full. You can see how big the box is. Got a whole box full of them for $4. And I think that's what I paid for this too. This is full of nothing but plumbing supplies. So there's like a part of a faucet, that's what they call a stem. And matter of fact, I sold plumbing supplies for about 2 years for a company that's somewhat local to us. And man, I tell you what, if I can get a tenth of the price he's got some of this stuff marked in here, I'll be doing good. But yeah, I'll stick all this junk on eBay, and should do pretty well. Hey, for $4 each box, if I sell one item, I got my money back. Well, as I said, I used to sell plumbing supplies in Huntsville, Alabama. I did that for about 2.5, 3 years. And I met a very charming older gentleman there. He owned the place, and he was born, I think, 1913, and at the time that I worked there, he was in his early 80s. And what a charming man. What was so cool about working under this guy is he didn't mind teaching you tricks about being your own business owner. He actually had quit school in the 8th grade, which was very common at that time period, and he was working with his dad. His dad owned a fruit and vegetable business that he sold off of a mule wagon. So they would ride a mule wagon through town and sell fruits and vegetables off of it. Well, the old gentleman that I worked for, him and his dad doing that while he was a child, he told me, he said his dad had told him, he said, son, you need to make a quick nickel instead of a slow dime. That was always what he stuck to in his business, and that's what his dad had stuck to. And years later, I seen a biography on Sam Walton, and basically he lived by the same thing as well. You want to make a quick nickel instead of a slow dime. Well, I try to do both. I try to have some quick nickels rolling in all the time, and then I've got a couple of items that I get as much as I can out of them, and they'll sit for a long time before I finally sell them, but when I do, I have a huge markup. So that's kind of what keeps me going. But he was definitely influential in getting me to where I'm at today as a businessman. Tonight I'm going to some basketball games. We got our local college, which is UAH. They're playing, the men's basketball team will be playing. And then after that will be Alabama. The University of Alabama will also be playing here. They only do this doubleheader one night a year, and so it's kind of family tradition. Me and my brother and nephew, we go to it. Man, we have a great time. So I'm going to try to get y'all a little bit of footage from that for the next video if I can. So I think we've got pretty good seats, so I'm really looking forward to this. We always have a great time no matter what we do. So hey folks, I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks again. If y'all hadn't done the like and subscribe and all that great stuff, now would be a good time to do it. We got a lot of videos that's going to be coming out this winter. So thanks again, folks. Y'all have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.